Hoping that you're well, happy, safe. Um, Today I decided to do a very different all signs. Tap onto where you will be for the next year. All right, we will be seeing what the messages are for you in case you're new. Welcome. I do want to let you all know that I'm offering personal readings for now. In case you want to book for a personal, you can always reach out to me on my website, sabbathtarot.com. And what else did I want to tell you? That you can also become a member to my channel to have access to personalized readings, okay? And every time I go live, actually, you can come and ask your questions in regard to this psychic sessions. Members get to ask one question per session. And others that are not members get to ask by sending super chats. So sometimes I do it after an all signs. Sometimes I, have a different schedule. So I'm going to let you know beforehand. So how's everybody doing? Nice to see you. How are you? Come say hi. In case you're here, I would love to see how is everyone's doing. All right. There you go. Okay. Gungai, how are you? T-Rose. Some of you should really be members and you're not. Just because I see you so much often here. Shannon, how is everyone? Divine timing. Dwayne. All right, are we ready to tap into some messages? This is going to be a crazy reading by the sense of it. I have a feeling that it's going to be an interesting one. I got more cards, okay, from home, so that's a good thing, I guess. I got some of my stuff from back home, which is going to be, interesting to tap into some messages with these. So we'll see. We'll see what you need to be hearing. In regards to Aries, where will you be in next year, this time, 2026? Where are you going to be? What's going to happen to you, honey? Let's see. In regards to you. What is the energy for Aries and what is happening? I was just going to make sure that we're not going to get interrupted again. All right. What is the energy for Aries, Spirit, and what's happening? Where will you be from now up until 2026, next year? What is the energy for you and what is happening, Aries? What do you need to hear in regards to this time next year? I'm going to give it a few more minutes. Okay, 2 more minutes for more people to show up because I know I did schedule this reading, but I was a little bit late and I didn't make a post. So I'm going to give it a few more minutes for you to find it. Okay. You like the flowers? That's amazing. Amazing, amazing. Okay, so let's give it 2 more minutes and then we're going to see what's going to happen after. All right. All right, I'm back. Let's see for Aries. Let's see. Are more people showing up? I think so. You were hoping I might be live. I'm so glad. I'm seeing some of you that I've seen before. Urja, how are you? How's everyone? All right. Where will you be next year around this time? Let's focus and see, Aries. Where will you be next year around this time? Okay. Nine of Swords. Interesting. We're going to clarify everything for sure. As your first card, we have the Justice, which is a beautiful energy. Things are going to be more balanced. All right. From now up until then, things are going to be more balanced. I also see in regards to like a court situation or a case, some of you are going to be hearing a yes answer from now up until next year. All right. So something's going to like plan out to your favor. This could be something being finalized that you've been waiting on. This could be in regards to even immigration. I see something completing and something finalizing for you here, Aries, which is a great energy. The other message for you I also see is more fame, more recognition, more money. For some of you, could be, I just heard transferring, okay? Whether it be you're going to be moving from now up until then to a better, more bigger space. Or this is also speaking of in regards to your work, you're going to be more recognized. You're going to be more respected, all right, as the energy by people, especially if you work with people, especially if you have your own business, okay? Now I'm going to wonder, I kind of wonder what this is all about, all right? So Spirit, could you tell me in regards to who this person is? Is this Aries or is this someone else? Are you going to have two options? Some of you might be having different options in regards to love from now up until next year. But I also see a person being fearful of losing you. Like, I don't know if this is somebody, I feel like for a lot of you, this is already somebody that you know. But someone's going to be afraid that you're going to lose, like, you're going to let them go. You're going to, like, move on. Could be an earth sign for some of you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They're also showing up as a fire sign, Gemini too. You're going to have somebody stressed out because they feel like maybe at a certain point you want to let them go or you have like other options. I don't know why I keep getting that message. For some of you, could even be representing like you're going to be famous or you're going to be successful to the point where somebody's going to like want to catch up with you, you know, catch up with your success, catch up with your money, catch up with your finances, catch up with the fame that you have. So again, there's a particular glow up from now up until then. I'm going to just take a picture because it's such a great gold energy. For some of you, this is also representing like you're going to be really prioritizing your work from now up until then, honestly. You're going to be going through this like financial glow up that I keep noticing in your reading. And it's going to be huge, this glow up. Where will you be within the next year? Where will you be within the next year, Spirit? For Aries. Give us maybe one card. Okay. Yeah, some of you could be moving. You have a lot of moving cards in your reading. But you know what? This moving is coming up as a form of expansion. It's like you could have something better. You know, it's like maybe some of you are going to not only have one place, but you're going to also like get another property. It's just this energy of expansion of like you got nothing to lose. You're not losing anything, but you're profiting and you're like gaining things. But in case you want to move, I see it happen within like June, July. I see it happen in the summertime. And for some of you, it's after you get a decision or it's after you get a yes answer or confirmation in regards to something. I don't know why this is coming through, but it's something I'm seeing. Again, it is a possibility that somebody's going to be worried about you losing that, like leaving or you letting them go, you going your own separate way. All right. But again, anything that's been on hold for you is going to definitely shift and come to an end. I also see a car for some of you. If you even have a car, you could be getting a second car, all right, is the energy, or the third car. It's just, there's this multiplying energy in your reading, which I'm all here for. It's a great energy. Do we have any other messages, any angel messages from now up until next year for Aries spirit? Wow, improving health. I love that. Beautiful, amazing card. And abundance. Yeah. I don't see you going back to anybody from now up until next year. I don't see you looking back. I only see you moving forward, and I also see you improving your health. For some of you, this is also in regards to somebody around you, okay? If you've been worried about somebody's health, I also see their health improving as well for the next year. And this could be somebody that you've been having a hard time like dealing with. Maybe you've been wanting to forgive. Could be even a parent or someone that is around you, but great reading. Like, honestly, more money, more finances, more success. I think you're going to be smarter, and you're going to be like saving up money, and you're going to be like more work focused than anything, honestly. I don't see you being very lovey-dovey, to be honest, from now up until then. I see you more focused on finances and how much money you got in your pockets and in your wallet and your bank accounts, which is a great energy, right? What else could you want? So let's move forward to Taurus. In case the reading did resonate, do like, share, subscribe. I mean, some of you might have to come back next year to see if it really resonates, right? But I'm going to be there, you know, to see. All right. You're welcome. You're watching, Oscar is watching from Tel Aviv, Israel. Wow. Okay. That's amazing. I like my international audience from everywhere. Taurus, where will you be from now up until next year? 2025, April, 2026, April. Taurus, where will you be, Taurus? Does anybody like this episode? I like it. I think it's really interesting. 2 of Cups. Okay. You're going to be in love or what? Wow. Why do I see you like... I just heard you're going to continue dealing with somebody. So from now up until next year, especially if there's somebody you already know, I see you either reconciling with someone, or I see you getting back with someone, getting closer with someone. I feel like for a lot of you, this is somebody you already know. Could be a water sign. They could also have earth. I didn't mean to say earth. I meant to say air. Earth or air in their chart. I get this reconciliation. All right, reconciliation vibe. And for some of you, this could even be talking about like you getting closer with somebody than you were this year, all right, for next year. For some of you, if there was confusion, if there was like indecision about this connection, if you had no idea where you stood, you're going to be a little bit more firm and more decisive about where you two stand. So closest with a lover. We're going to tap onto who this is. Tell me more. Who is this? You're going to have options, right? But there's going to be a person who's going to want to be like always there with you. Like, it doesn't matter how many times you try to take a break from them, they're always going to appear out of nowhere. Does this have longevity, Spirit? Does this have longevity or no? You're definitely going to like connect with them from now up until summer next year. All right. So for me to get that, I do see longevity. But why do I get like you? For some of you, I don't know why I'm getting this. Like, I don't know if you're going to try to break up with this person, or you're going to feel like at times you want to separate yourself from them, but then they're going to like not let you break up with them. I know that sounds like insane, what I'm saying, but that might resonate. Could be a Scorpio, Leo you're dealing with. It's just whoever it is, they're very much of a fighter in regards to this connection. All right, it's like they want to fight for this connection. They don't want to put an end to it. They're the type of person that would want to, like, again, be there by your side, be there every step that you take. Every step you take, every move you make. I'm telling you. And some of you could be an air sign, Capricorn, water sign. Let's say you're going to tell them you want to move. They're going to move with you. Let's say you tell them you want to travel. They're going to want to travel with you. It's just there's a person who's not going to leave you alone at all, you know, from now up until then. So let's tap onto more messages for you. For some of you, this could even be speaking of a new lover as well coming through with the same description that I'm saying. From now up until next year, what will happen? I want to take reversals. I don't know why. So let's do that. From now up until next year. Can I say something crazy to you? You're going to think I'm crazy. For some of you, I see you opening up a new business or following a dream career you've always had from now up until next year. And this could be something very, very dreamy, creative, very spiritual or artistic. So I see you doing this, and this could be something that you're going to be starting to do self-employedly, all right, around Virgo season, maybe this year. Why do I keep seeing you like connecting with somebody that you had an ending before? And it could be either a fire sign, earth sign, could be a Virgo for some of you. You have a lot of different signs, Scorpio in your reading. But somebody's going to nonetheless try to like keep up with you. Another message I see is at a certain point you're going to, I'm not going to say the grass is greener, but at a certain point you could be having someone new as well coming in. So you're going to have to be the judge of that, right? But in your reading, you're going to have a lot of attention on you. You're going to have different suitors, different people, and there's going to be one person who's going to notice that you're going through this glow up and there's different love offers, and they're going to be a little bit like afraid. They're not going to want you to leave them. They're not going to want you to be with anybody new. And this could be, again, somebody you've been on and off with, somebody that you know already, all right? But new love, new career. And I keep seeing this energy of like someone being overwhelmed. They don't want to be left behind by you. You know what I mean? Any angel messages for Taurus? Almost like Cancer. For Taurus. Can you hear me okay now? Oh my God. Okay, how far did you hear, you guys? I do not like it when this happens ever. Like, how far did you hear? So the messages that came through, I already went through the reading and it froze, so I have to do it all over again. Sorry about that, you guys. Stupid internet, right? How far did you hear? So what I was saying was, maybe somebody doesn't want you to hear the messages, have no idea, but you're going to have somebody, right, in your reading, in your life, that's going to try to really keep you and fight for the connection. And this could be someone with fire or earth or air in their chart. It's just somebody very like forceful, very pushy, very even like possessive. And they're going to like feel like you're going through a glow up, right? And for a lot of you, I'm seeing new love. We did get the Ace of Cups raised, so there could be new suitors or new lovers coming through. And you got these two cards, right? So the Spirit is saying, in case your life has been loveless, Taurus, and in case you haven't been having any like options whatsoever, there's going to be new love coming in. But this is also talking about like you needing to be very patient in regards to choosing the right partner for you. Be very patient because people are going to show their true facade to you within this year, all right? It's like someone's going to notice you're going to have new suitors and they're not going to want to be left behind by you is the energy that I'm seeing. I'm seeing the Five of Pentacles also in my head. So I think you're going to be very intuitive within this year specifically. And you're going to also be very good at reading people. But again, some people's masks are going to be off, like they are going to fall off. You're going to feel like you can see their true intentions that you couldn't see before. So it's very important for you to take your time. Don't rush anything. You don't have to jump into anything if you're not ready, but take your time because there's also new energy that's coming through in your reading, okay? I also said for some of you, yes, we're still on Taurus. I also said for some of you that maybe something's going to stop working. Either this is a car, this is an aggressive repairs you need to make. So you might need to do them beforehand before something stops working. All right. So it might definitely be a car or something about a house or something. So you might need to do some, renovating or repairs to prevent something from happening, I'm hearing. What else did I say? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, you're going to be very intuitive. I think you're going to be very intuitive, and the spirit's like there's more to come. So you're going to be very victorious and intuitive, and especially in regards to a new business endeavor or something that you're starting up. Okay, so that's your message. Let's move forward to Gemini and see what the energy is for you, Gemini. All right. Are we ready to do Gemini? Let's see. What is the energy? Can you hear me okay? Where will you be within next year, this time, around this time, Gemini? What's happening for you? What is happening for Gemini, Spirit? Where will you be from now up until next year? Okay. Gemini. Some of you could be cusps watching. Okay. We'll see. The next year, how's it going to look like? Some of you, December is going to be significant. I don't know why I heard that. December. You have a lot of big dreams. Where will you be from now up until next year, Gemini? Where are you going to end up? Wow, Ace of Wands. Okay. You're going to start to really think that everything's happening very fast for you. Your dreams, your goals, your plans. You're going to be very much on the go. You're going to be very driven. You're going to be very headstrong about your dreams from now up until next year. For some of you, I also feel like there's going to be a commitment. You're going to no longer be single, especially if you've been single already for a while. All right, is something I'm seeing. If somebody can confirm you can hear me in the chat, that would be amazing because I'm kind of scared that it's not going through. Just let me know. I'm seeing a relationship for you, and it could be something that's happening from now up until, why am I hearing March? Could be March next year. Some of you could be getting into a relationship with a water or earth sign, is what I'm seeing. You're going to be into a relationship. You're going to be getting into a relationship, and you're going to have somebody really hooked on you. I also feel like from now up until the next year, there's going to be a lot of intimacy and hot moments, sexual energy coming in for you. All right. A lot of that. Either you're dealing with a fire sign, water. Again, there's a lot of different signs coming through your reading, but you're going to end up with someone that's going to be really hot and passionate about you. And you potentially could end up in a relationship, commitment, just because this person wants to be in a monogamous with you. I even feel like for some of you, you're not going to rush commitment with anybody, but you're going to definitely grow a very, very strong connection. You actually both could have water in your chart or similar placements is something I'm noticing. You could even be connecting with this person online as well. But if you don't watch out, you're going to end up in a commitment. If you don't watch out, you're going to end up in an engagement. I'm just saying. You're gonna end up in something more than what you've already had with someone. That's kind of what is showing up in your reading. For some of you, I also see you connecting, like reconnecting with a family member that you might have not been talking to, connecting with. Could be a mother or a father, but in case you've had like issues around family, you're gonna also resolve those. All right, is what I'm seeing. The other message I see is you're going to be very, very abundant on your own. Again, you're not going to feel this need to to be in a relationship, but there's going to be one person who's going to be very, very crazy about you. And they're going to want to like be with you. And they're going to want to not see you with anybody else. So yeah, again, you have a beautiful, like passionate connection coming up. Do we have any other messages in regards to Gemini? Like if you're a lover boy, lover girl, if you're the type that is hopeless romantic, you always look for that love to like sweep you off your feet, you're going to find that from now up until next year. And the way you're going to know, they're more clingy than you. They're more possessive, more passionate about you than you are about them. It's just you're going to notice that they're not going anywhere. You know, they're not running away, basically. Tell me more in regards to the next year, from now up until next year. Where will Gemini be? You're going to probably also change your work or career. You're going to end up doing something all by yourself, independent. Could be a business. And it has to do with you managing things. Some of you, this could be contracts you're managing. You could be managing. I just heard management, like managing or boss, authority, energy. I think you're going to work for yourself. And some of you, a message for you is to actually switch your job at a certain point. And especially if you're not happy with what you're doing right now. Like there might be a new thing you're going to try out and you're going to see you're earning more from it. Could be sales, could be literally anything. Watch out for somebody who's not going to want to share you with anybody. Like they're very much of a jealous, possessive type. Could be a Virgo, Gemini like you. Could be a fire sign. Again, fire and earth. This is someone that like, I even feel like for somebody, this person's not going to want you to be friends with the opposite gender. You know what I mean? Like they're going to be that paranoid. They're going to be that paranoid. Could be an Aries for some of you too, or have like fire moon or air moon, okay? What else am I seeing? Is there any other messages about Gemini? You're going to have people also try to come back to you. But I just want to tell you that in case somebody wants to come back in your life, they are not looking for anything long term. All right. So if you have somebody coming back, I think this is just someone that is not deciding to be there for long, nor are they deciding to have something long term. So really watch out with people that are trying to come back in your life. And the reason why is because you're ignoring them, you're not seeing them in the same light, or you're doing better than when they knew you. All right. So be careful of people coming back to your life. You know, make sure that whoever you're with, they have a long-term plan, all right? Now watch somebody be like, okay, you know what, Sabbath, I want to hook up. I want to have, one night stands. Do whatever you want to do, all right? I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just telling you in regards to the possibilities, what's coming in. You have the free will, right? But yeah. Again, if you're a lover girl, lover boy, you're going to find someone exactly like yourself with the same like values, with the same, again, you're going to see somebody as like your forever person, your end all be all, just because they have the same values, they want the same things, right? They think the same way. And they could be very reciprocal. Their energy towards you could be very reciprocal. Do we have any angel messages from now up until next year for you? We have if you believe, let go, and peaceful resolution. You're going to probably feel better if you were to just let go of certain connections, all right, or something that you've been holding on to. Some of you, one of the messages for you that's coming through is you're going to have a lot of clarity within the near future. And again, watch out for people that you've been either hung up on or on and off with. They're not offering you anything, all right? Especially if you'd had a false start with them, especially if you feel like they weren't even ready for something like a commitment. So for some of you, you need to let something go in order to have like a peaceful connection or a peaceful resolution. You need to make space for whatever this commitment is. All right. Again, you attract what you think, you attract what you manifest, you attract what you focus on. So I really feel like for a lot of you, you need to focus on peace and abundance, and you need to let go of short-term things or people that are just triggering you in ways. All right, that's what I'm going to say. So that's the message. Let's move forward to Cancer and see what the energy is for you, Cancer. What do you need to hear? I'm going to just put you on a small break, all right? I got to go upstairs and be right back. So just be here, all right? And then we're going to do Cancers. Okay. I'm back. Must be cookie time. Actually, I just went to get some coffee, Gungai. I was going to get a cookie, okay? I was really tempted, and it was right there staring at me, but I was like, you know what? No. We already had a cookie Sabbath. We're not going to have a second one for today. No. But good intuition, though. Very close. All right. Cancer. Cancer, what's going on? Some of you, I'm gonna just say something. From now until next year, you could easily be changing your mind about certain things, okay? You could be easily deciding on things you were hung up on deciding about. And for some of you, there could also be a chance for fertility from now until next. Just saying. I'm just saying, all right? You could possibly have a child, but we'll see. All right. Cancer. I just heard mother or father. Yeah, you could easily become a parent, or this is just talking about like you wanting to maybe be a parent at a certain point if you're not. All right, if you have a child, maybe that's not going to resonate with you. I see like beams of light in my head, and I can't quite tell if they're gold or reddish. So this is talking about more wealth, more success, but at the same time, gold represents abundance, money, prosperity, and happiness, just overall happiness. We'll see though. Cancer, where will you be for next year? April 2025 all the way to 2026. Where will you be next year? Okay. All right, hold up. Hold up. Two of Wands. Cancer. What in the... So... who are all these people in your reading? You got the Emperor, you got the Knight of Cups, you got the King of Swords, you got the Knight of Swords. I just saw the Nine of Pentacles. You got a lot of people in your reading. You're going to be obsessed with being the best version of you. You're going to be obsessed with going all crazy. You're going to be obsessed with being the top, the number one on the list, Cancer. And for a lot of you, this is showing up as like anxiety, hopefully, like not in a bad way, but you're going to be like really crazy about your money, especially if you have a business. You're going to be very business minded. I see you like very addicting, like, I see you being addicted to working. I see you being addicted to like being the best version of you. My throat chakra to be this way. I feel like some of you could be possibly overwhelming yourself with like tasks, with chores, with responsibilities. Just make sure you're not expecting too much of yourself all at once. Another message I see is you expecting from someone, you know? It's almost like you're holding someone accountable for a certain situation. We're going to see what this is talking about. I also feel like for some of you, I'm seeing a move, and this move could be to somewhere more calm, more peaceful. This could be somewhere more homey. For me to say that, maybe it's from an apartment to a house, right? Maybe it's from a condo to a house, or to somewhere that's has a balcony, has like a backyard. It just feels more peaceful, but we'll see. I don't like that devil on the. I'm going to clarify it, of course. Another message I see is someone being obsessed with you, Cancer, from now up until next year, to the point where they feel like they're kind of upset that they didn't have the chance with you. They're going to be upset about like losing their chance. I just heard Holy Grail. Why am I hearing Holy Grail by Justin Timberlake? I don't even know what that song is about, you guys. But when I'm telling you, when I hear things out of nowhere, that's a huge confirmation. But I haven't even heard that song in so long. Don't know what it's about. If you know it, you can put it in the comments. But you're going to have someone like all up crazy about you, all up like cuckoo in their head about you. And I feel like this could be an Aries. This could be a Capricorn. This could be someone that feels like you already could be involved. We'll see. What other messages do we have for Cancer from now up until next year? Crazy reading. Ace of Wands. Cancer, you're going to have people like crazy about you. You're going to, especially if you're single, especially if you only care about yourself and nothing else, especially if you're going to be focusing on yourself and nothing else, you're going to be really attracting a lot of people. And for some of you, again, you're showing up as being very creative and finishing up a lot of projects that you've been leaving behind. You're going to be very, very productive. You're going to be super obsessed with finishing things on time. You're going to be OCD, okay? To the point where it makes people feel like you are rising above and they're comparing themselves with you in a way, all right? Let's see more. What is that song about, Holy Grail? I'm wondering. I just heard that. I don't know where. What did he sing it with Jay-Z or something? No idea, you guys. No clue. Maybe something sexual about that song. Should we check the meaning out? I want to check the meaning out, you guys. I'm not going to play the song. I just want to see what it's about. What does it even mean? Song meaning. Let me see. Yeah, look at this. Okay, so the meaning of this is the meaning of Holy Grail is something that you really want, but it's very hard to get or achieve. So I think you're going to be the Holy Grail, Cancer. You're going to be the Holy Grail. You're going to be somebody's Holy Grail, okay? For me to get that. For also, like this website says the theme of the song is love and hate relationship with fame. So some of you, again, you're going to be maybe very famous, or you're going to have like this, you're going to have this talent, right? That you could be very famous from, but at the same time, maybe you're a private person. I don't know. You guys, this is a very specific message. It's like there's going to be a gateway, a doorway for you. I'm getting goosebumps for you opening up that could really lead you to somewhere very, very successful and beautiful. But at the same time, you're going to question it, or you're going to maybe feel like you need to lose things in regards to this holy grail, that you want to achieve. Crazy reading. All right. Let's see if there's any other messages in regards to the new year, in regards to the next year for you. Who is this emperor in your reading? What is this emperor saying? Who is this person? Could be a fire sign. Someone that's wanting to be closer to you. They're going to not get you out of their mind. All right. They're going to not get you out of their mind. And this could be an Aries. This could be a Libra, Taurus. For some of you, this is someone that you're not going to pay a lot of attention to. They're showing up as someone that got either ignored by you, rejected, or someone that sees you as involved already. All right. With someone else. But you're going to have someone's feelings not changing unless they have you. All right. Unless they have you in the way that they want. Oh, this reading's so sexy. Okay. Why is this reading so sexy? I like it. Like, if you were to ask me, I think you're going to have a lot of competition around you. You know how, like, sometimes the male birds sometimes put on a show, for the female birds. For some reason, I'm visualizing that. So you're going to have a lot of people, like, try to impress you maybe in that way. But I don't know. There's somebody who's, like, fantasizing and wanting, like, relationship, wanting maybe what you have with someone else. There's going to be someone on the outer, like maybe they even live in the outskirts or outside of whatever you're in, wanting something that you have with someone else. Crazy read. Any other messages? Any angel messages? What's up with the Four of Pentacles, Spirit? What is that talking about? That's a lot of cards. Let me see more. Only one card. If you're saving up money to get something, you will receive definitely the best offer. So in case you're saving up money, you don't want to risk something, that's a good idea. Don't risk your money on something that you're not sure about, nor are you ready for. All right? Yeah. Okay. I am actually doing personal readings for you that says I don't do personal. I do personal readings, and you have to reach out on my website, sabbathtarot.com, to book a personal reading with me, okay? They are available right now. What other angel messages do we have for Cancer? Spirit. Unlikely. What is unlikely? Look for a sign, forgiveness, take action. What is that unlikely card about? If things are not working out to your favor, don't worry, because soon things will change, especially if things are delayed, if things don't work out, if you kept pushing something and it didn't work out. There's messages in it, and there's a reason why it didn't happen at your timing, all right? Another message for some of you is there's going to be a person who's going to holler at you, and they're going to try to look for you in places. They're going to try to connect with you, and they're going to take action finally towards you. This could be someone that wants forgiveness or wants to be close to you, all right? But that's what I'm seeing. You're going to be this, like, untouchable, like, holy grail, I'm telling you. Like, for some of you, I'm seeing fame in your reading. I don't know why, but strong fame energy. Whatever it is you do. Let's move forward to Leo and see what the energy is. Okay, Leo. That was an interesting reading. Very, very, very sexy reading. All right. Did somebody send me a super chat just now? Claudia sent me a super chat. Thank you, Claudia, as well as Ella. Oh my God, thank you. I just saw it literally. Hi, Sarah. How are you? All right, Leo. Nice to see you, Sarah. And Danny. Leo, let's see. Have you dreamt of having your dream body, Leo? You're going to get this dream body within the next year. Have you been thinking of losing weight, wanting to like be all that? Some of you might have dreams like about like wanting to become a model or wanting to be just like attractive, wanting to not have pimples. What? Clear skin. What am I hearing at this point? You're going to have clear skin. You're going to have like your dream body for next year. We'll see. From now up until next year, April 2026, what's going to happen for you? You're going to end up in a relationship if you don't watch out. You're going to fall into a relationship, okay? You're going to fall into a relationship before you know it. And for some of you, it could get really serious. It could get so serious to the point where this person wants to marry you. They want to give you kids. They want to move in with you. You're going to be out of your mind absolutely for the next year. You're going to be with someone, and they're showing up as a water sign. They're showing up as a fire sign, Aquarius, some of you Taurus, Libra. You're going to be in a relationship. And it's with someone very caring. It's like they open the door for you. They're very respectful. They say sorry, for no reason. I don't know. This is someone very respectful. Something related to Canada. People in Canada always are way too nice. So maybe some of you, that's going to resonate. Or this is someone that maybe immigrated, right? I swear sometimes I'm in the store and it's like I'm just doing my thing and somebody just passes by without even colliding with me and they'd be like, "Oh, so sorry." I'm like, "Why are you apologizing?" My Russian brain is just like, "What are you saying?" But anyway, I don't know. I think in regards to you, you're going to get into a relationship with someone creative. They're showing up as someone who's creative, who like has different sources of income, earns a lot of money in different ways. I'm telling you, you're going to have your dream body as well. Some of you are showing up working out more, going out more. You're going to be more active in summertime as well. Who's this person? Tell me more. You're going to end up with this person. I'm telling you, you're going to end up with this person. You're going to end up you could even end up having kids with this person. I'm telling you, watch out for a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Or they have it in their chart somewhere. This is somebody very romantic. They could even listen to they could have again a certain degree that has to learning something about history. I know that sounds so crazy, but history or musical background. There's something about something old that maybe they studied or something ancient. Maybe because I'm looking at this guy and he looks like kind of like a bard. All right, it's like he looks like he would play bard music somewhere. Maybe some of you, this is someone who's creative in a way. If not, don't take that message. All right. But you could end up possibly having something beautiful with this person. And it is because also they have the same values. This is a type where it's like they give you ideas. When you two are together, they give you ideas. All right. Any other messages do we have? They could even ask for a child with you the next year. What is it going to have for Leo? What is it going to have for Leo? The problem with you is, I'm going to tell you what your problem is. You are too stuck in the same cycle in regards to your work. Some of you might even not like the work that you do right now. You have to be open in regards to taking opportunities in regards to your work, because at a certain point I see you being able to have a business or be self-employed or even work from home, right? But if you don't be brave, if you're not going to be brave or not going to have the confidence to seize new opportunities, you're going to be stuck in the same cycle. So for some of you, an advice is to just do it, basically, in regards to your work, especially if you're not happy with it. All right, because I'm seeing an ending of a job, like an end of a job because you're so tired of it, because you don't want to do it anymore. You've been doing it for so many years. And you could end up doing something where you travel or you're outdoors more. All right. Any angel messages for Leo? Any angel messages do we have? Any angel messages? You're going to deal with somebody who's not going to want to leave you alone for 1 minute. Like they're not going to want to leave your side. Any angel messages? Don't delay your plans. Don't delay your plans. We have a no, don't stop. If you don't like something, don't go along with it. If you don't like your work, you need to start thinking and planning for something else. I don't know who message this is, but you got to take action for what you don't like. All right? Is what I'm saying. In case you also want to move, I see it happen with a person. So it could be that you're going to move in with someone. For some of you, I even feel like you could end up like moving overseas at a certain point, in case that's your plan or that's what you want. Or you could be traveling, but I don't see you stuck at the same place for some reason. So that's your message. Good reading. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see what the energy is for our dear Leo. What is the energy? Let me just do this for a minute. Okay. Leo. Not Leo, Virgo. What am I saying? All right. Virgo. You could be dealing with a Leo or someone with Leo in their chart. Virgo. You're going to do something with your hair. You're going to cut it or change it within the next year. Somebody could be wanting to like have long hair maybe at a certain point. We'll see. I'm going to have to fix this. Okay, there you go. That's better. I want it to like, I want you to not see what I'm wearing because I'm barely wearing anything. Okay, there you go. I guess you can just see my hand. Okay, there you go. Virgo, what's going on with you, honey, and what's happening? Virgo, for you, where will you be from now up until next year, 2026? Where will you be from now up until next year? Some of you could move. You could move from somewhere you've been staying for a very long time. All right. You could be moving to somewhere you've been staying, and I'm hearing you're going to own this property. You're going to own somewhere that you're moving to. You could possibly also be inherited something from now up until next year, or someone could be helping you financially. But I'm seeing you also connecting with a lover here that might want to have a lot of like things with you. Like they want to move with you. They want to have a relationship. They want to have kids. I see you opening up very slow to this person though. Like as much as they want things with you, you're going to really take your time. You're going to take it slow. Could be a water sign, Leo, Sagittarius, fire. Could be a Virgo like you. But they're showing up as someone that I just heard means no harm. Maybe you feel like you don't trust them. Maybe you feel like you want to take your time with this person. You don't know quite what they want. Could be a fire sign, okay, as well. Strong fire. But this is someone you're going to be very, very attracted to, and they're going to change your mind about certain things. They're going to want for you to maybe commit. They're going to want for you to move. You're going to do things because you care about someone and because you feel attracted to them. Some of you lemons could be significant. I don't know why I'm seeing lemons or fruits, maybe. Maybe somebody likes lemons. I have no idea. But I can tell you that as the time passes, you're going to start to feel like things are falling into place and there's more peace coming through, especially if you're working really hard right now and if you are having like plans about the future. What other messages do we have for Virgo in regards to now up until next year? Some of you could be very, very tired. Ah, 5 of Wands. I see you connecting with someone that... I'm getting 2 different storylines, actually. Is this somebody that you know, upright? If it's new, reversed. Yeah. I think for some of you, you're not going to look at the past anymore, especially if you've been single, and you're going to be connecting with someone new. Watch out for a Scorpio or someone with Cancer, Scorpio, water, or fire in their chart. I see you like having a lot of like emotional issues though. Like in your reading, all I'm seeing is not opening up, being selective, keeping to yourself, being like self-sabotaging. Like you need to get over this, I'm telling you. Otherwise, you know, if you're always going to be thinking from your head and not from your heart, you might not even be like enjoying your life the way you want. Some of you need to more lead from your heart in regards to love, you know? Because you're showing up as missing opportunities because you're not letting your heart speak, you're not communicating, and you're miscommunicating maybe, all right? That's the message. But with this like tower in reverse and the dust, that's usually talking about you letting go of situations that like ran their course basically, all right? Is there any angel messages? You're going to end up buying something like a house, like a big purchase. I'm seeing a car based on the money that you saved. All right. And it could be from now up until Libra season. Do we have any angel messages? What did I say? I was just saying miscommunicating, and you got the communicate clearly card, you guys. I'm psychic. I'm out of here. You have meditation brings answers, remain positive. Are you getting are you getting in the way of your own heart is what I'm saying? Because in your reading, you're showing up, you know, confused. You're showing up having trust issues. You're showing up holding back. And for some of you, the spirit is saying you could have a very great opportunity with a lover that's very peaceful and very loving. And they might be the reason why you're going to open your heart. They're going to be the reason why they're going to kind of like push you to open up, and it's going to have a good outcome. All right. I almost said like income. So maybe for somebody, this person also earns a lot of money or has a lot of income as well. All right. But could be a Cancer, could be a Scorpio, someone that has an intense personality, very mysterious too. All right. Someone very mysterious. Could be also younger than you, or this is someone that acts kind of like playful. So, like I said, be open towards love because it's surrounding you and you have the potential to really get close with someone. All right. For some of you, either you're moving out from your family or you're having your own family, something with the family, and a change that's coming through, you doing things differently. All right, let's move forward to Libra and see what the messages are. In case the reading there isn't any, do like, share, subscribe, and let's move forward to do Libra. I had the most weird dream. You're such a hermit, you say? I need a break, you guys. I'm going live every day for like almost 2 hours. Watch out for letter J, Libra. Letter J. That Cancer reading is still on my mind, though. Crazy read. What was my dream about? I dreamt about like insects. And I think it's because of the place I was living at. Like at a certain point, I saw one and my dream just like intensified it. But I did not like my dream, you guys, like at all. I didn't like it. Because usually what that talks about is worries, is like something that, you know, is like worrying you. It's some part of in your brain. You know what I mean? I didn't like it. It felt like a very long dream, and I was trying to figure out what kind of insect it was. It was just like, ugh, like, what is this dream? A Libra, let's see what the energy is. You say take a break? I wish. I'm addicted to doing tarot at this point. I think I have an addiction with working in tarot and reading and like helping. You know what I mean? It's like if I don't help, if I don't read for a day, I'm going to feel like, what's the point of living? You know what I mean? Like an actual depression, you guys. I'm not even kidding with you. Like that's how I feel. Libra. I'm going to go eat something, all right, and be right back because I don't want to have a headache while I'm doing your reading, okay? So I'll be right back. I'll go eat a little bit and I'll be right back with you. You say when you don't work, you get depressed. Yeah, it's like I want to feel useful. I want to help people. And sometimes I think to myself, we don't have a lot of psychics. Like, I'm not saying I'm not bragging about myself, but it's like, I'm always like, I want to help. And I want to help through the gifts or whatever that I was born with. And it's like, if someone else not doing it, I want to do it. Or, you know what I mean? Berlina, you said, sorry for the comment you made earlier. You didn't mean to be rude. I think your comment, I think I do remember your comment, you guys. I'm a Cancer, okay? But I don't hold grudges at all, actually. I just remember things. You did say something about you like pre-recorded readings more than live readings or something like that. I didn't take it personal, don't worry. You're welcome here. You're welcome here. I didn't mean it that way, so don't worry. It's funny because I think Scorpios are very like they hold grudges to the grave, right? But with me, I remember. I might take a note in my head, but I just remember. I don't even like. I don't have a comeback with it. I don't have a resentment ever, right? But yeah, Libra's next. I haven't done it. I'm gonna go grab something to eat. I'll be right back so you guys can chat, okay, before I'm back. So chat away. All right, I'm back. Let's do Libra. You guys, I gotta cook soon. I have work to do. What am I going to cook? I was thinking of lasagna. I accidentally ordered this pack of lasagna, but it's so small. I'm like, what in the world? How am I going to make it with that? But hopefully it'll work out. I love Italian food. Let me tell you what, Italian and Mexican are two of my favorites. I love every food, but you know. Italian food is my love language, I'd say. All right. Libra. Libra. Watch out for a letter J. I keep seeing J, R for some of you, H, somebody could have within their name. Somebody could have Jewish background or maybe strict background. They could come from a very strict background. We'll see. Libra, stuffed shells. Ooh, that sounds good. Where will you be this time next year? Where will you be this time next year? Ten of coins, heavens. A lot of money. Look at all the money. My goodness, look at all the money flowing for you. A lot of pentacles. Some of you could end up with someone who's financially stable, actually. You could end up with somebody very generous with their money, and they're showing up as a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Aries, Scorpio, Cancer. They could be into healthcare or transferring money, work with currency. Maybe some of you are going to have a business where you're dealing with different currencies, international, like transfers. All right, that might resonate. But you're going to have a lot of money, and you could end up in a relationship with someone that's business minded, has multiple businesses, has people working for them. Someone very, they could even be older than you, but someone very wealthy is showing up in your reading. And this could be someone you meet out of nowhere, actually, with all the beautiful cards that I'm seeing, especially if you've been single or dwelling. Where is Libra's going to be next year? I'm seeing a rabbit. Rabbit can represent sometimes fertility. So some of you, there could be a child or thoughts about having a child. You're going to get over a person that neglected you or rejected you. You're going to get over this person. It could be a water sign. You're going to get over someone who neglected you, who didn't have good intentions, who kept a lot hidden from you. And for some of you, my advice to you is leave the door open, because you could be very well meeting somebody that treats you way better. And the way they treat you is going to actually make you move forward. But this could be someone you haven't met yet and could come from a different background. They're showing up as an earth sign: Pisces, Aries, Gemini, Scorpio. Another message I see is you moving from a neighborhood that was unsafe or a place that you didn't like at all to live at or to work at, okay? Do we have any other messages for Libra? I'm going to keep these readings a little bit short. You're going to get over a very bad heartbreak. You're going to get over a very bad heartbreak. And again, once you keep your options open, you're going to see how other people can treat you and how much someone can do for you and what true love means. So again, you're not going to even know yourself anymore, because you're going to think to yourself, wow, you know, you were hung up on that person, or you couldn't move on from that. You need to heal. It's like you're going to kind of like be in a different mindset, and you're going to think to yourself, you know, what were you even thinking, basically. But yeah, you're gonna get over a situation. You're gonna throw your hands in the air. And for a lot of you, this is with someone that you were on and off with, or someone that rejected you, barely gave you anything, okay? Any angel messages? Watch out for someone who speaks different languages or is a foreigner. in the near future. Why do we keep getting the same cards, even though there's like a million cards in this deck? Yeah, you have helpful people and wait. The spirit's like, this is not the end for you. And you need to be more open towards new energies, okay? Especially if you haven't been okay in regards to love and you feel like you've been going through some tough situations. You're going to connect with somebody that helps people, that does charity work, or is just very helpful. For some of you, could be also somebody very patient, again, earth energy. You're going to also recover from depression in case you've been going. Some of you, either you've been worried about somebody's health that's been affecting you, or you've been depressed. You're going to get over this, whatever this emotional, issue is or mental issue is. You're going to get over it all by yourself, and could be either because you're going to move away from the problem, or you're going to move and that's going to help you, or it's just, again, move. I keep hearing a move that's going to better your feelings. All right, but yeah, I keep wanting to tell you there's no point in fighting with people. So in case you've been negotiating, fighting for something, it might be time for you to take a step back and focus on what you want. All right, especially if you keep going back in the same circles with someone and they don't hear you, you don't hear them, So that's your message. Moving, I'd say moving could be happening from now up until summer, end of summer for you, like this year. But it's going to be like a glow up for you in regards to your love. Love life. Yeah, love life. Maybe you're meeting somebody who wants to move. Who knows? So yeah. BB, I'm incredibly talented and psychic. My readings are manifesting. You're blessed to have found me. Aw, thank you, honey. Such a pretty picture. Am I taking questions? You can always book for personal through my website, sabbathtarot.com. All right, that's where I'm taking the questions. Sometimes I even do psychic sessions, but yeah. Dash of life. Hello. I see you. All right, let's see Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, let's see, honey. You might be worried about your money. You might be worried about a money. I don't know if you're just worried about something being in your hands. Like some of you, maybe let's say you want to sell something and you haven't sold it, or I get you having worries about money. Maybe it's something that's supposed to be given to you, owed, to you. We're gonna see. I don't know why I get that. You're gonna receive this money, all right? And for some of you need to be a little bit less worried. You're very paranoid about a certain sum of money. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Very specific. Could even be like family business or family money. Something you don't want to lose, Scorpio. From now up until next year this time, where will you be? Did you hear that bell? What was that? Must have been this. All right. 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. First of all, some of you could be potentially starting up a business that's going to be very prosperous, fruitful. This business could have to do with animals or healing or spiritual. I just heard a farm, a barn. I don't know why I heard that. Maybe you're wanting to be more live more of a traditional life or earthy life. You have a lot of money in your reading. So again, money-wise, you don't have to have any worries. All right. Don't worry so much. And an operation is going to go well in case somebody's doing an operation or, something with their health. Yeah, I keep seeing somebody gardening. I don't know why. Look at that. I see a lot of like nature. Maybe some of you want to move to somewhere that's more nature, like natural, peaceful, and could be somewhere that is like gated, all right? Or you're going to have maybe like, I just heard acres. Okay, I'm telling you, I don't hear things for no reason. So for some of you, you could end up like having more like like land, or this is talking about more property. You're going to buy something, you're going to move. I keep seeing land in your reading, so there could be like a move for you or something that you're going to expand. You're going to also end up in a relationship, but you're going to take your sweet ass time to open up to this person. You're going to, it's like, how some people want to get a car and then they check everything from the interior to the exterior. They're checking every single thing before they get that car. This is you. Maybe some of you could be getting a car, but you're going to take your time by like being very, very cautious with a lover that literally could be a sweetheart and might not even want to like do anything towards you. So could be an earth sign, could be a fire sign for some of you. Aries, Sagittarius, or earth. But they're showing up as someone very, very also wealthy, also generous, also reciprocal. They could be from your dog or horse or someone that maybe comes from those two different, years. You're going to end up in a relationship. And you need to stop being so judgmental. I'm going to stop you. I'm going to call you out. You need to stop looking for someone's imperfections and mistakes when you can focus on their good nature and you can see where they can improve. All right. For some of you, I don't know why I keep getting like you really focus on the negative things. Hence why you could be single right now watching me. Just saying, okay? Don't come at me. And I don't mean in a way that, let's say, you're being cautious, you're being judgmental because someone's being like dishonest or someone's being, inconsistent. That's not what I meant. I meant like, let's say they have a certain hairstyle you don't like, or let's say, I don't know, they have a mole in the wrong place. You want for the mole to be closer to the lip, but it's closer to the nose. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of a selective. All right, what is the energy for Scorpio? Where are you going to end up within the next year? End of lonely days, lonely days, and again, beginning of a business that's going to really take off, or land. I do see that for you. In case you've been also parted from a family member or haven't seen them, I also see you connecting, okay? I see a travel or connecting with one another. Any other messages for Scorpio? Next year is going to be all about movement and travels and a move. But in your reading, I also see don't push blessings away, okay? You have a lot of beautiful changes and a beautiful connection coming in, but don't stop being too selective, I see you being very selective, and it is because you've been single for a very long time, so don't miss on that chance. All right. Let's move forward to Sagittarius and see what the energy is. I'll be right back, you guys. I gotta go wash my hands in a minute, but I'll be right back. In case you want to book for a personal, check out my website, sabbathtarot.com, and I'll be right back, okay? All right. Okay. Where are all the Saggies at, right? Okay. Does anybody like touching money, or is it just me? Don't you like touching money? Maybe some of you are going to touch money for me to hear that. But it gives you some great vibes. Chosen guy. Hello. How's everyone? All right. Where will you be in the next year? All right, Sagittarius. Anybody has any predictions for me up until next year? All right. Any positive, good messages for me? Sagittarius, I'm going to just say something to you. I haven't even started your reading, but you got the Five of Swords. Just make sure you're not wasting your time with somebody who's very slow to commit to you. I don't know how many years you've been dealing with them. This could be someone who's either like still grieving over a past situation or still involved. Make sure you're not dealing with someone and who's a time waster, who's a waste of time, who's not committing to you. Very slow. I'm going to be rich and famous. Well, thank you. That's a great prediction. Thank you for saying that. Sag, let's see. The next year, how's it going to turn out to be? Queen of Coins. Money looks good for you. Money looks good. And I even feel like some of you could be having spending issues because of how money's going to look for you. Like you're not even going to look at the price tags. You're not going to care how much you're spending. So money, stability. Now, another message I see for you is you see a lot of baking in my future. I love baking. Another message I see for you is for those of you that are single, you need to have a sense of direction of what you want, because in your reading, I'm seeing offers and I'm seeing options, but you keep wasting your time with the wrong people, meaning they don't want a relationship. You know, they're walking red flag. They might even tell you they're not looking for anything serious. Very important how you spend your time with people, because I don't know, in your reading, I keep seeing like there's new love for you, but you hold on to the wrong people, or you keep giving people chances that they don't even deserve, that they never even asked for. All right. It's like helping someone who doesn't want help. All right. And then you wonder how come they don't appreciate you, right? Let's see more about you. You're going to have an ex trying to like leak into your life. I don't know why I'm hearing it like that. Leech I have no idea what I'm hearing. You're going to have a person you have a past with trying to intervene your love life in a way that they want to know where you're at. They want to know who you're dealing with, who you're talking to. None of their business. Okay. I don't know why I keep seeing this energy, but some of you need to, the way you manage your time and the way you give your energy is going to be important from now up until next year. You have to protect yourself and protect your time and love. But you could end up with somebody with earth placements. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is coming through. Pisces for some of you. You're going to end up with someone very grateful to be with you. That's how they're showing up in the reading, okay? And they could be very ready to commit as well. I'm seeing a very committal energy coming into your life, but don't give people second chances. You're nobody's Mother Teresa, okay? You're nobody's saint. I say that because some people really actually like being a saint, you know? Sometimes people come for readings and I'm just like, nuh-uh, Sagittarius, the next year, how's it going to look like? Some of you could be potentially also connecting with someone through your work or online. Especially, I'm hearing for some of you are going to have a growing like amount of followers, or especially if you work online, you're a business person or a content creator. Watch out for this person that is a waste of time. They're not going to commit to you. All they do is they, you know, make you wishfully think that they're going to offer something to you, but they're not. And they're showing up as someone toxic. They're showing up as like someone that maybe you have a very sexual bond with. And you guys know what I think about, having intimacy with someone that you're not in a commitment with, right? Like that's like the worst thing you can do to yourself. Because a lot of people get themselves thinking, oh, you know what? I'm not going to get attached, or this is not going to happen. But once you do it, and the more you do it, that soul tie is created. And if there's no intimacy, guess who's going to end up heartbroken? Right? So maybe for somebody, that's something for you to watch out for. Someone who's non-committal. Somebody who just wants to have something like fickle, have something sexual with you. Watch out for that energy. And you also have you also, I think you have a history with them, or you know them. Another message is you like attracting people that could be very, very like thinking about you sexually. So for me to get that, you're very appealing. Some of you are meant to be maybe like into fashion or modeling or something, but you could be attracting people based on your looks. I'm done in the reading. I have no idea where this is going at this point. You have a connection again. Watch out for a water sign, a Pisces, someone that's a little bit shy, someone that's very sweet personality, somebody that gets upset very easily as well. Okay, water signs are usually like that. But this is someone who might even tell you they don't have options, or it's like they might have not been connecting or dating at all. All right, any other messages for Sagittarius within the next few weeks? Perfect timing. There's big happy changes for you in regards to romance. And another message I see is for some of you are going to pass something, or something's going to have a peaceful resolution within the next few weeks. Yeah. Somebody's family could really like you. For some of you, I don't know if you're going to meet somebody's family or you're going to be introduced, but someone's family is going to really like you as well. So again, maybe for me to hear that, you're going to proceed a connection with someone very close to their family. But I just heard you're going to be the spokesperson of something. So some of you, I don't know if you're going to be invited to an event or wedding or something, but you could end up like being a spokesperson, or maybe this is also in regards to your work, like you're going to show people the right way, but take it as it resonates. That does not have to resonate with you. All right. So that's your reading. Crazy reads, crazy reads. Let's move forward to Capricorn to see what the energy is. In case you want to book for a personal, you can always reach out on my website, sabbathtarot.com, and let's see for Capricorn. You guys, my driving exam is coming up this week. I'm not going to say I'm stressed out, but maybe I am. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I feel like I should stop booking for hours in regards to, because I keep like giving money, and it's like, I definitely should stop. I think it's because I'm stressed. You know what I mean? I will pass. You think so? Oh my God. Cynical pineapple. Give you the power you beg of me. What? It's these kind of comments I really live by. Like, I have no idea what in the word. That sounds like a spell right there. Like, I don't even know on what kind of crack you're on, but as long as you're happy, I guess. You know what I mean? How young am I? I don't know. You guess. You guys guess my age. I'm not going to tell you how young I am, how old I am. All right. Capricorn, let's see what's going on with you, honey. What's happening with you and what is happening in regards to you. 23, 24. Somebody called me 15 the other day. I was like, are you serious right now? Capricorn, the next year, how's it going to look like? How's the next year looking like for you from April 2025 all the way to 2026? Queen of Coins, Two of Coins. Some of your children could be grown in case you have children, or at a certain point you could want to become a mother in case you don't have kids. You're going to let go of a lot of worries. You're going to let go of a lot of worries. So the new year is going to be more festive. It's going to be more celebrative, if that's a word. It's going to be more of a peaceful year for you. Another message I see is you're going to end up in a relationship with someone very homey. They're very homey. They're all about the home, traditions, traveling, being with the family, spending time with the kids, you know, like a family guy, a family woman, you know what I mean? So within the next year, I see in a relationship with a fire or water sign. Scorpio is also coming up in the reading. Another message I see is that you're gonna start to live your life for yourself instead of for other people. Okay, let me see more in regards to this. Yeah, in case you haven't been dating in the longest time, you're gonna start to date again. And for a lot of you, again, you could be connecting with somebody who's as like vulnerable, as loving, as like peace seeking as you. They're showing up as someone very, very calming for your soul, all right? They could be into healthcare, herbs, I just heard. Maybe this is someone also spiritual as well. Any other messages for Capricorn do we have, Spirit? Could be a fire sign. You don't trust your own shadow. 10 of Wands. Some of you, you need to let go of some things that are very, very much not enough for you in order to gain something that's whole and something that's fulfilling for you. I don't know if you've been kind of like scattering your energy and connecting with multiple people, but none of them seem to be really offering you something stable. You need to kind of like more focus on what it is you're asking for, your values, and what it is you want. So I think what I'm seeing in your reading is that you're no longer going to be putting anybody on a pedestal but yourself. And a lot of you, again, I see you connecting with this person in a very fast way. Could be a Virgo, Cancer. Again, they're showing up as a fire, water sign. Someone that is a homebody, somebody that could be a wallflower. They might just prioritize their work and work for very, very long hours. Like one thing you're going to notice, but again, stop going back to breadcrumbs. I don't know. There's a person you're reading that's like a liar, or it's like you view them as not very honest with you. And it's like back in your mind, you always wanted closure. Please stop. All right. The breadcrumb on its own should be a closure for you. All right. Instead, try to prioritize somebody who's ready and right there with you is something I'd say. But yeah. Yeah, you're gonna move on from an energy that was really barely doing the bare minimum or not trying to grow with the situation, not trying to work on anything. You could possibly be leaving somebody here within the next year. It's almost this energy of like, oh, I wasted my time or I tried to, connect and work on things while this person didn't type of energy. Okay, so I do see that energy here. I also see a very sexual beginning between you and someone, connecting with someone that you're going to have a very passionate sexual connection with, intense, chemistry with. Any other messages? Once you let go of something, you're going to start to feel way better. All right. You're going to start to feel better. And I also feel like for a lot of you, there's a lot of sexual healing in your reading. Like you're going to be very intimately close with someone, which is going to lead to you healing. A lot of the times I say, if like, in case you have a closed off sacral chakra, you have a very hard time being receptive and receiving love. All right. So, for a lot of you, in case you're being intimate with somebody and close with somebody, you're going to start to feel like you're more open to receiving. All right. Is something I'm saying. So, that's something that's going to happen. But yeah. Money's looking good. So, I don't necessarily have a lot of messages in regards to money. I think for a lot of you, you're going to start to work less hours or you're going to start to kind of like have more flexibility to travel. That's kind of what I'm seeing. Or even retirement could be. But it's very flexible. I like it. All right. Let's move forward to Aquarius and see what else is coming up. Oh my God. What is the energy for Aquarius and what's happening? You say you want me to do monthly readings? Wow, last 2023, it happened late 2024. That's crazy. That's amazing. I haven't done monthly readings in forever. And the reason why is because, I don't know, I feel like they're very long. And I want more people to watch them. But now it's almost like every reader does it. So it's like, what's even the point? You know what I mean? I'd rather have something collective or have something where all the signs are included because, my time's kind of precious. I'm not saying other people's not, but just saying. Aquarius, what's the energy for you, honey? Let's see. Let's tap into your energy and see what's going on. Do we have light at all? All right. Aquarius, the next year, how's it looking like for you and what is in store? Let's see, the next year. Somebody could be studying something or graduating from somewhere. Graduation, I just heard. For you or for someone. Next year. You could be moving. Why am I hearing Pennsylvania? Are you serious? Why am I hearing Pennsylvania? That's crazy. Some of you, the name Sylvia could be significant. Somebody could have the name, have the words, letters SYLVIA within their name. Somebody's car could also be silver or gray. I see a move, and this move's gonna be to somewhere maybe like out. I'm getting like a very like huge move for you, like somewhere in the outskirts, somewhere even like maybe overseas. I see you traveling and moving potentially to somewhere that's like quite different than where you are right now. Like if you were in the east, you're gonna be in the west. If you were on the west coast, you're gonna be on the, you know what I mean? It's like different place that you're gonna be living at. Um You're gonna juggle different love options, but you're gonna end up with someone who's very sacrificing. They're showing up as an earth sign, Aries, Gemini, Scorpio, and you're reading. Why is Scorpio coming through in every sign? You guys, literally every sign, Scorpio card is coming through. You're going to end up with someone, and the reason why is because you feel like you tested them and you see that they're very consistent with you and they're very loving and they do as they promise. You know, they take their word, is something I'm hearing. Is that how it goes? They take their word, or they do whatever they promise, you know? Another message I see for you, Aquarius, is you possibly starting a side hustle, or you also doing something in your free time that you're going to see that you have a lot of passion for. And this is coming up as a craft, something you're doing with your hands, something that you could very much also have an income from as well. I even see like you're going to be connect with somebody that could want to have children with you. Possibly a girl. All right. Or this is just someone who's going to want to come home to you. I don't know. I'm getting a very homey energy. Some of you Persian or Russian rock could be significant. Somebody could have these within their home. Any Aquarius messages for the next year? You're gonna get into a relationship with somebody that's showing up as like I just heard morally correct. Like maybe this is someone that has a certain religion, or they just like to be right. You know, they just like to live life and be a good person. You're going to end up with this person. They could have Earth definitely in their chart, but they're showing up as not wanting to waste time to commit to you, not wanting to waste time to have maybe a child with you. They don't want for time to pass, and they're going to want to do things before it's too late. I don't know what that means. But yeah. It's a great, great energy. I think this person could also be very, very loving and nurturing, concerned about you. Very great listener. This is someone who like doesn't like try to look for flaws in you. You know what I mean? Any other messages for Aquarius? Where will you be? You're going to get exclusive with somebody. That's what I'm seeing you doing. And it's with someone that brings you peace and it makes you feel like everything's going to be okay. You know, they're very, very loving with you. Could also be somebody that you were in a past life with as well. I don't know if you're going to be starting up something within the next few weeks, or this is just something that you're trying out. Somebody could be studying something as well. But I see you starting something and realizing you're very good at it to the point where you're going to not want to stop. And yeah, you could be recognized for this kind of talent that you're doing as well. But it's something that you're doing with your hands. I keep hearing like hands, crafts or something. So that's your message. Great energy. Some of you could even look younger than you are, or you're going to get that kind of comment, or you could be going through maybe like change physically, losing weight, getting more healthy, but that's kind of where I saw you. All right, let's move forward to Pisces. Autumn, hello. How's everybody? I need a neck massager, guys. Oh my goodness, my neck. I need a massage, period, okay? My God, my back. Okay. Pisces. I just heard this song, Antonio, in, I don't know if you guys ever watched the movie The Guest, but there's a song called Antonio. Either someone's going to feel like you're with someone, or you're involved, or you're going to get involved with someone. This could be somebody you have a child with. I'm hearing that particular part of the song that goes, it might come as a surprise, my baby has your eyes. So some of you, I don't know if there's someone who has a child or who always wanted to have a child with you, children with you. You're going to have somebody like longing for you or nostalgic about you, Pisces. We'll see. You were just booking your massage. Oh my God, me too. I want one. I really want one. Pisces, let's see for you what's going on. You're going to feel like there's a lot of angels surrounding you. That's my username as well on Instagram. But you're going to start to feel very guided and guarded within the next year. Angels, guardian. You could have a guardian for yourself as well. Pisces, the next year, how's it going to look like for you? A lot of self-improvements here for you, I'm seeing. I also think I'm hearing you're going to get to work. You're going to be very busy in regards to your work and your dreams. Within the next year, you're going to have a lot of creations. So some of you are going to start creating. Maybe you're going to start posting things. But in your reading, you're showing up busy with a hobby or busy with something that you're doing for work. And it's showing up as creation. Okay, maybe you're creative, you're an artist, you're a painter, you like to build things. You're going to be busy with doing something and figuring out different ways to do it. Another message I see is, remember there's someone that you really wanted to be with. They're going to be available the next year. I don't know why I'm hearing this, you guys. I never channel such things. But in your reading, you have a lot of options, but there's one person that you always wanted to be with. And they're showing up as a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, could even have Aquarius in their chart. They're showing up as someone that always seemed perfect to you, like the dream woman, dream man, the dream boy, dream girl. They're going to be available, or you two are going to have a new start. All right? You two are going to have a new start with this person, and it's someone that you feel very, very guided to be with. You feel like you miss them. You feel like you can't be without them. You even could feel like they have a lot of lovers or people that love them. But this is someone that, like, I don't know, always seemed mysterious to you. Always seemed like, you know, they knew something you didn't. They always seemed like you always wondered what a relationship with them would be like, and you never had a relationship with them. You know what I mean? Why am I hearing that song by Justin Timberlake? I'm channeling a lot of Justin Timberlake. Am I not today? I don't know why. But it was with Nelly Furtado and Justin Timberlake, the song If You See Me in the Club. I don't even know what the title of that song is, but I just channeled it. Maybe some of you, I don't know, you're going to be entering a very sassy phase of your life, or there's people that are going to be like showing up, but particularly one person that you always wanted to be with, you're going to like manifest them back. Could be an Aries as well, or have Aries in their chart. I'm telling you, you're going to have this new start with someone that you wanted to be with. And either things didn't align back then, either somebody held back their feelings, either someone's out. I don't know what happened, but you two are going to have a new start. All right. Is there any other messages? Yeah, the song is Give It To Me, I think. I don't know. This person's going to be thinking about reaching out to you here and there, I think. Or you two could even like talk, because I'm hearing Papshamsa, which is like talking. You're going to talk. Maybe you're going to keep in touch with them throughout the year. You like this style of reading? Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you do. I want to spice it up for today. All right. Where will you be in the next year? You cannot. Okay, I literally was thinking about Six of Cups, and it's showing you cannot with me. Stop. You are going to have this new beginning with someone that was very hard to read, that left you confused, or you never could tell what their feelings were, but their feelings were always there. You're going to have this new start with them, and they're showing up as someone that is a Cancer, could be very mysterious, could be very even private, okay? Could be a Virgo, Aries, Gemini. You know who it is. You know who I'm talking about, okay? You know who this is. If you know, you know. But this is someone that within the next year, they're not going anywhere. They're coming towards you. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is someone that like cannot hide the fact that they have feelings for you anymore. Or it's like they want you, they crave for you. Their feelings haven't changed. I even feel like for some of you, it stresses them out because they feel like you could be with someone else or you could be seeing other people. I don't know. I keep feeling like you feel like there's certain things they're not telling you about. Like they're not being real honest with you. You know, it's like they're trying to keep a connection with you, but at the same time, they're not telling you things because they don't want to lose you. You know what I mean? But I keep feeling like you're going to have a new beginning with this person and you have unfinished business with this person. Some of you could be also letting go of a business that's going to, or a type of work that you're going to get tired of, or you feel like you're not getting paid enough. All right. You could be starting a new job that's going to be, I just heard marketing, IT, online, could be anything, but it's higher paying and you feel better about how much you're getting paid. All right. Any other angel messages for Pisces? You have unlikely, there's something better. Yes, abundance. Forgive. I'm telling you, there's going to be a person who's going to want to heal the connection with you. And you're going to really think, do you want to forgive them or do you want to connect with them again? I do feel like there's a new beginning you're going to have with this person. But at the same time, you could be at a crossroad between two different people. What is this unlikely card spirit talking about? A year from now. If you didn't end up with someone in a year from now, you could definitely be connecting with them again. All right. Some of you could even be traveling and going around as well. But for some reason, I keep feeling like you're gonna reconnect with someone in case you didn't parted ways from them, or in case you didn't connect with them in the way you wanted. Another message, yeah, again, I feel like you're going to have a lot of new energy. You're going to have, some of you could be ending up meeting a lot of new people through your work or through travels. So a lot of different adventures. But watch out for this lover that's like wanting to be there and is showing up as like somebody that's going to have a rendezvous with you, or like they're wanting to meet you at a certain place after a while. I don't know why it's reminding me of that movie with Selena in it. Something New York, or I have no idea, you guys. I don't even know what that is about. I've never watched a movie myself, but that might resonate. Okay. All signs done. I am proud of myself for being able to finish this because I thought I was not gonna. All right. All right. What was I gonna say? You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm probably going to go live tonight for another psychic session. I'd say probably around evening. I got to go start cooking. But it was so sweet to connect with all of you here. I love each and every one of you. I'm going to be probably doing a psychic session as usual. You know, if you didn't know, I do psychic sessions for members and those of you that send super chats of 20 bucks and up. And, you know, you can always join me for the psychic sessions. I really liked it last night. It was surprisingly a very peaceful and very good psychic session. Mitzi, hello. Where have you been? How are you? Um, Thomas. Oh my God, everybody's here. How's everyone doing? I'm so glad that you were able to join me. Okay. I'm going to probably go and rest for a little bit. This was an interesting all signs. All right. But yeah, I might be going live for another psychic session tonight. And we're going to see what's going to happen. That Pisces reading really got me thinking, to be honest with you. Do I work with people to heal their childhood wounds? Yeah. I don't know if you heard me say, but sometimes, most of the time, my personal readings feel like therapy. So they don't feel like I'm just predicting. They feel like I'm actually going through a whole, you know, like life and different experiences with them. And sometimes I really take my time for like an hour, even though it's just like 30 minutes. So yeah. I cannot believe it's April. I cannot believe it, you guys. I'm still back in February. You say it is like therapy. Honestly, I prefer tarot over therapy because most of the therapists like feel very fake to me. And I'm not a type of person that likes to go by the book. I do not like, I hated school always. I never liked to learn things by being like told what to do. I hated that. So it's like, I don't like when people are like, oh, do this or do that or be practical. It's like, just listen to me. You know what I mean? And how did that make you feel? You know what I mean? um, I think a lot of people feel crazy after having therapy sessions. Sometimes, not all the times, but I think I'd prefer reading than therapy. I'm good. Even if nothing's wrong with you, they're gonna make you feel like something's wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? I just say, you know, connect with someone that actually cares and actually is sincere about helping and wants to do it. Even if they're not getting paid, they still do it, you know? They just do it for the sake of doing it and they make money out of it, you know? Not like they're solely doing it to earn money. But yeah. I'm grateful for all of you being here as usual every day. I'm so grateful. I'm happy to have such a beautiful community. Do not be shy to become a member, okay? There's all the links are down in the description box. You can become a member and you can ask your questions for me at any time. Okay. Say it's nice when you help out with anything in life. Sometimes people don't see it, but you can give advice. Exactly. Yeah. I think a tarot reader, like one of the things about me that I feel is that I can see it from an outside and I can even just say what I'm saying, but then it can help, you know, someone that's going through something from the outside. But yeah, I love what I do. I love what I do. I do. Like I could do it forever and I'm going to do it forever. I know. But, I'm kind of addicted. So no wonder I saw the devil card in the Cancer reading. I was like, boy, this is about me. I'd be so obsessed with my work. I used to be way worse though with editing and everything. I don't know if you remember my old videos, but I used to be so obsessed with editing. And then I was like, you know what? I need to chill. So yeah. So thank you, everybody. I'm going to go. I'm going to be seeing you tonight for a psychic session or tomorrow. I'm sending you all the love in the world. I'm happy that the readings are resonating with you. And do let me know in the comments what you think. If you have any suggestions. Thank you again to all of my moderators, Sarah, Gungai, Shannon, Thomas, Mitzi. Thank you for all of you. I appreciate you. And all of my members as well. Sending my kiss, my warm embrace, and my love and light. Take good care. And I'll see you soon, okay? Bye-bye. Bye. Love you.